Kailyn Lowry of TEN, Mom has said that she seldom ever interacts with Jo Rivera, the father of her first child. When Kailyn, 32, and Jo were expecting Isaac, 14, her eldest child and the only child she had with Jo, they appeared on MTV's show 16 and Pregnant. In a recent Coffee Convos podcast episode, she discussed her friendship with Jo, according to the Ashley's Reality Roundup. She disclosed in the show that she is no longer in contact with Jo. "Like, we hardly communicate at all. We're not chatty," she stated. Kailyn vehemently disagreed with a previous remark made by a fan that her and Jo's co-parenting relationship had improved. The most improved co-parenting relationship, according to her, is with her 10-year-old son Lincoln's father, Javi Marroquin. Even though they exclusively communicate via email, she remarked, "We are so cordial. They are friendly and do not argue, even when they have to speak in front of the public at one of Lincoln's events." Then she spoke about her relationship with Jo again, saying, "We don't talk at all. There is nothing, and we don't text." Line C. Chrisley, the co-host of the Teen Mom, questioned how they co-parent Isaac in the absence of communication. Kailyn disclosed that they just text a few times a day to plan things for Isaac. "Jo and I have had this relationship for a very long time. I have no idea when it began or why it began. It doesn't bother or hurt me in the least. But with that can come feelings of resentment," she said. She did concede, though, but as Isaac gets older, she would need to have some serious conversations with Jo. After listening to the podcast, Reddit users who were obsessed with Teen Mom criticized Kailyn for her friendship with Jo. "Oh, she's back on the bandwagon of which baby daddy she's cool with," one person commented. "I only hear things like, 'We don't communicate because he hasn't flirted with me in years.' She's mad he's not pining after her and playing back and forth games like she does with all her other baby daddies," added a third. "God, is she just not in good graces with anyone?" inquired the third. "What I'm getting from this is that the ice is coming from Jo, and she can't melt it for the first time ever, so she doesn't like that," said an individual. A fifth individual stated, "Jo is *** Ned if he does and *** Ned if he doesn't with Kale. The only other ex-partner she has with her child is him. They both made the decision a long time ago to stop riding the roller coaster of highs and lows together and to simply be neutral." The Reddit topic garnered a lot of support when Jo decided to separate from Kailyn.